And then finally, I'll share this. We are taught that all truth will be circumscribed into one great whole. And I have taught this to students before, that if you find beautiful truth 1 and beautiful truth 2 and another truth, all these truths, but maybe some of them don't seem to fit together. It's interesting, if you were playing with a puzzle and found 2 beautiful pieces, but they didn't go together immediately, would you throw those pieces out? Say, pfft. If you did that, you could not complete the puzzle. And I actually had this conversation with my son David about when he was, about 5 years ago when he was 8. And I said, David, what would happen if you threw these puzzle pieces out? He said, I'd be angry because I couldn't finish the puzzle. And I said, that's really smart. In my experience in life, people are often angry because they have found religious truth or doctrinal truth and scientific truth, and every now and then they can't make it perfectly fit together, and they throw out one or the other. And a lot of people I know who are angry have either rejected science, generally speaking, or rejected religion, instead of saying, I'm going to hold on to all the truth until God shows me how it all fits together. God has all truth, all truth. So if we want to be like him, we should pursue seeking all truth. And my personal experience has been, there's so much tremendous joy in studying literally everything and holding questions if in your mind, even if you don't have final answers for how things fit together. Keep studying, have faith, keep working at it, hold on to the most important truths, which is that you are a child of God. But then with that power, you can go out there and learn anything about the world that humanity has ever discovered or God is ready to reveal.
Now, look at verse 8, back in Moses chapter 3. He says, I, the Lord God, planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there I put the man whom I had formed. It's kind of fun, just a little trivia thing. Today, when you look at most maps, at least in our Western culture, all of our maps are oriented with the wording so that north is at the top of the map. North is the top
it's
side.
The cardinal direction.
Cardinal direction. In antiquity, often, guess which the cardinal direction was? Their map orientation. East. East is at the top in many of them. Not in every case, but in many of them, it's the dominant direction up on the top of a map. So it's fascinating that he placed the garden eastward at this top, which creates kind of this feeling in English, the word the fall. It really does create kind of this feeling of it's forward and downward into mortality as they're going to leave the garden. It's just it's kind of a fun play on that directional word there.
This is not going to save you, I don't think, but we get that eastward-facing cardinal direction showing up in our map still today. So, for example, in Hebrew and Arabic, the word for the right hand is Yemen, like in the word son of the right hand, Ben Yamin or Benjamin. And the farthest right hand or south Arab country is Yemen. It literally means the right or south, because you're facing east, it's as far south or far right as you can go. And actually, the word black, like Black Sea, means north, and the Red Sea means south. That's really how they would distinguish. The Black Sea is the one in the north, and the Red Sea is the one in the south. So but the cardinal direction, again, is facing east. So that's for the Gee Whiz file. If you're playing Celestial Bingo, you might be able to win some prizes.